goes first?
Rock, paper, scissors.
You're first. All right, I'm first. Oh, man, it says to act like my mother.
Use your table manners, dear. It's not polite to reach and grab.
Okay, it's my turn. Oh, no, this is crazy. I'm not doing this. Go, girl, go, girl. Okay, I need some lipstick and a blindfold. Here's the lipstick, and here's the blindfold. Okay, you have to put lipstick on me with the blindfold on. It's my turn. What does it say? I have to tell you the wildest dream I've ever had. Well, you see, I've been working on a report for school. It's about manners. Sounds boring, huh? But it's really not. It's cool. Well, I guess I've been working so hard that I actually dreamt about it last night. Here's how my dream began. At first, I was in a fast food restaurant. As I walked to the table with my food, I saw some friends from school. Michael called me over. He's really cute. He almost covered me in ketchup. That was so rude. Can you imagine if it was your job to clean up after all those kids? They were just having fun. Yeah, but when I did my report, I learned that etiquette is all about having respect for others, no matter where you are, even in a fast food restaurant. Then, I guess I was a manners teacher or something. You all were there. Class. Listen, please. The first thing to remember at a fast food restaurant is always clean up after yourself when you are finished eating. You must show respect for others at all times. And absolutely no running, screaming, or wild behavior. Now remember, clean up your spills. Be polite. Because being rude just isn't civilized. Then I was in ancient Egypt watching Cleopatra. You see, an ancient Egyptian manuscript of the Ptah written in 2500 BC, that's about 4,500 years ago, contains the first writings on manners.
Refreshments, please. Thank you. Remind me, boy, of the proper way to eat grapes.
The proper way to eat grapes is with your fingers. Oh, Queen. Would you like that pill?
Not this time.
See? Cleopatra paid close attention to her manners.
Well, she was a queen after all.
Then my dream took me to ancient Israel, where a rabbi named Derek Erez Rabbah wrote, "Drink should be sipped slowly, never gulped, and a morsel of bread lifted to the mouth should be no larger than an olive."
Come in. Come in already.
Your evening meal, Uncle.
Thank you. Close the flap. It's a desert out there. You'll track sand all over the tent.
Anything else?
No, sit down, sit down. Watch and learn. I'll never gain any weight like this.
did you sleep anyway? Like days?
Listen, there's more. Then I was in Italy in 1290 AD. An Italian monk named Bonvicino da Liva wrote 50 courtesies of the table. He was really tired of seeing people eat with terrible table manners.
There'll be no feet on the table in my monastery. We practice the 50 courtesies of the table.
People actually used to pick their nose and teeth at the table too, not to mention all the burping and the slurping that went on.
Yeah, did you make this up?
No, I studied this. It was so disgusting back then. Now I can see why people have so many rules for eating. Okay, I even went to jolly old England in my dream. I watched Mary Queen of Scots and her son have tea.
Napkin, son?
Yes, Mother.
Would you care for some tea, dear?
Yes, please. Thank you, Mother.
You're welcome, dear. Crumpets?
Yes, please.
Really, James? You must wait until everyone is served. Must I write down all of the rules for you, dear?
Mother, it's nothing to lose your head over.
Mary Queen of Scots wrote a series of letters to her son about her pet peeves at the table. They were made into a book called Royal Advice to Her Son.
Wasn't Mary Queen of Scots beheaded?
Uh-huh.
Whoa!
Pretty rude, huh? The next thing I knew, I was watching George Washington eat dinner. It seems our very first president kept a journal on manners. He called it the Rules of Civility.
Cleanse not thy teeth with the tablecloth or knife. Kill no vermin such as fleas, lice, or ticks in the sight of others. Thank you very much.
Gross! I have a copy of his book from the library right here.
Cool. May I look at it?
Sure, pass it around. It has some really crazy sayings in it.
Are you finished yet? Is it finally my turn?
Not yet. Here's a really cool part of my dream.
Come on.
Shh, let her finish.
Well, I was trying to set the table for my mom when...
Phew! Excuse me. Does that look right to you?
Whoa, who? Oh, I remember you. You're Cleopatra. What are you doing here?
Isn't it obvious? You need some help. You kind of put the silverware in the wrong places, you know.
I did?
Yes. Let me show you. The knife is on the right side of the plate. The fork is on the left. And the spoon snuggles right up next to the knife. Come on, spoon. Move into place. A little bit more now. There.
Whoa! So that's how you do it.
Yes, and every utensil has a purpose. When you eat, you use certain utensils for certain foods.
Well, what do you mean?
Okay, a dinner has several parts to it. Each part is called a course. A regular evening meal at home is pretty informal, so you would probably only have the main course and dessert, like what you're having tonight.
What are we having tonight?
Well, let's see. Chicken, rice, and broccoli.
Ooh, not broccoli.
Well, there will be chocolate ice cream for dessert.
I was hoping dessert might be a little more interesting tonight.
How about this?
Wow! That's more like it. Okay, I get it now. Each course has its own utensil.
You were listening.
Yeah, but why does it matter so much where you put the silverware around the plate?
Good question. Now think about it. If the utensils weren't put in the same position around the plate every time, you would have to hunt around for them. And if you were very, very hungry, you would just waste a lot of time. So everything has its place, and every time you eat, as long as the table's set correctly, you will find the right utensil every time. Now you try and set the table. Very good.
Yeah, but sometimes when we go out to eat, there's a lot more silverware on the table. How come?
Wow, how come my dreams are never this cool?
Don't ask me.
Shh.
Go on, Morgan. I want to hear the end of this dream.
Okay, now it really gets cool. Then Cleopatra said,
Are you ready for a little magic?
Ladies, so glad you could join us. We've been expecting you.
wow, I must be dreaming. I'm having dinner with Mr. and Mrs. Washington.
The table looks spectacular, doesn't it? This is a formal dinner setting. Tonight they will be having a 5-course meal. Now put your napkin in your lap. That's the first thing you do.
Look at all the silverware.
Yes, they have 3 forks, 2 knives, and 2 spoons. Did you notice that tiny little fork?
Yes, it's so cute. I can eat the whole meal with this. What's it for? Peas?
Not quite. It's used for appetizers.
Apple what?
Appetizers. Small little snacks you have before dinner.
My mom won't let me eat snacks before dinner.
Well, it's okay at a formal dinner. Appetizers can be small portions of seafood, such as shrimp, oysters, and crab. Sometimes they even serve escargot, snails.
Snails? Yuck!
I rather enjoy them.
Well, keep them off my plate. Okay, so what are all these utensils for?
Well, my dear, the large spoon is for the soup. Watch as Mr. Washington uses it. Notice how he spoons away from himself as he eats. The reason he does so is to prevent spilling on himself.
Blown out thy broth at the table, but stay till it cools of itself.
Spilling soup in your lap can get really messy.
Yes. Then the next course is the salad, and the small fork is what you'll use. Then we have the entree, you know, the main course. For this, you will use the large fork and knife right next to your plate. Now please watch Mrs. Washington show you the correct way to hold your utensils and to cut your meat. See how she holds her knife in her right hand with her first finger resting on the back of the blade. This helps her apply pressure as she cuts. She holds the fork in an upside down position to hold the meat still. Then she lays her knife across her plate, turns her fork around, and switches hands. The fork is now right side up between her thumb and forefinger. Now she's ready to eat what she just cut.
Put not your meat to thy mouth with thy knife.
Wow, there sure are a lot of rules to remember.
Yes, But with a little practice, it all becomes very easy. Now about dinner rolls. Make sure to break off and butter only small pieces at a time. Don't take bites from the whole roll. Then leave your butter knife on the plate next to you. And please make sure to dab your mouth often with your napkin.
Take no salt nor cut any bread if the knife be greasy.
Okay, now it's time for dessert.
The only utensils left are the fork and spoon at the top of the plate. Do you use those for dessert?
It depends on what is being served. If you were having raspberry tort, for instance, you would use the fork.
And if it were something like custard or bread pudding, I love bread pudding, you would use the spoon, of course.
Of course! I think you're going to be very good at this.
Me too.
There's just one more thing. Watch as the Washingtons finish each course. Where do they leave their utensils?
Oh, I know. In the bowl or on the plate it was served on.
Excellent job, my dear. Now, do you think you can remember all that I have taught you? I can't come back here every time you have to set the table, you know.
You know what, guys? I'm never going to forget my table manners ever again. That's for sure. Cleopatra was so cool.
Awesome. If you sigh or yawn, do it not loudly, but privately.
Give me that.
I'm bored with this game. Let's watch a video.
Yeah!
It's 8 o'clock and we're ready to rock. Get your elbows off the table. Put your napkin in your lap. Stop playing with your food and join us in our rap. Check it out. This is how the table's set. Knives on the right, forks on the left. Spoons chilling next to the knife, plates in the middle, and the glasses to the right. Utensils are used from outside in. Remember this, and you'll know where to begin. Put your napkin in your lap, it's the first thing you do. Just leave it right there till the dinner's through. And don't be a drip, wipe your lips, and mind your manners, man. For the soup, you use it, it's big and round. To the right of the plate is where it's found. Don't slurp your soup, don't reach and grab. When you butter your bread, just take a little dab. Don't use your knife that's sharp on the end, save that for your meat, my friend. And don't be a drip, wipe your lips, and mind your manners, man. When the salad comes around, don't look like a dork. Reach to the left and grab the small fork. So eat your greens and veggies too, cause healthy food is the best for you. Don't make a mess with your food. If you do, you'll look pretty rude. Only take what you need and finish what you take. To waste good food is a big mistake. Don't be afraid to try something new. A new experience is good for you. And don't be a drip, wipe your lips, and mind your manners, man. Now it's time for the main course, so grab the sharp knife and the large fork. Hold your utensils just so. If you do, you'll be good to go. It's so easy to do it right. Remember, just take a small bite. If your meat is giving you strife, just cut it with a knife. When the meal is over, you'll want something sweet dessert. It's just a thing to eat. You need a utensil you can't lose. The last ones left are what you'll use. And don't be a drip, wipe your lips, and mind your manners, man. So don't lick your lips and fingers too, but ask to be excused when you are through. Don't forget the words please and thank you. We said enough and now we're through. So you're hip to this and hip to that. No, it's a wrap.
Now check this out. Remember, put your napkin in your lap. It's the first thing you do. And always keep your elbows off the table. And at a formal dinner, the appetizers are first. So make sure to use the right utensil. Then there's soup. So use your soup spoon. Remember to spoon away from yourself. Here's the salad. Always use the small fork to your left. Now comes the entree. The large knife and fork is what you'll use. Make sure to hold your utensils correctly. Now it's time for my personal favorite, desserts. Use the utensils at the top of the plate. They should be the only ones left. And when you're finished, please leave your utensils on the plate they were served on. Always remember, cool kids don't slurp their drinks, don't blow bubbles in their milk, and don't burp at the table. And never spit out your food, even if it is something you don't like. If you can't chew or swallow something, quietly remove it with your fork or spoon and leave it on the side of the plate. So be polite. Never reach and grab. And do as my friends do. Dab your mouth often with your napkin. Remember, being rude just isn't civilized. So mind your manners, man.